systems behind our universe are quantum mechanical. They shift and change with the problems they're tasked to solve, exploring a vast array of options all at once. And like nature, quantum computing is responsive to the environments it works within, leading us to new breakthroughs for tomorrow's most challenging problems. Introducing our latest quantum computing chip, developed to learn and evolve like the natural world around us. Willow, from Google Quantum AI.
Hi.
Stock investing for beginners. Google could destroy Nvidia. How bad could it be? Google stock jump because of quantum chips. And how happy should you be if you are a Google stock owner? And how worried should you be if you are Nvidia owner? That's what I'm going to talk about today. And if you look at Google stock for the past week, over the past 5 days, it jumped quite a lot, over 12%. It dropped on Thursday and Friday, and overall stock market dropped as well. So look at that, Friday it dropped 1.11%. So it doesn't matter. Over the past 5 days, it hit 52-week high of 195.61. Look at that, over 196. So over 12% in 5 days. Google stock is not that volatile, so it must be really good. Quantum chips is a breakthrough, and because Google stock jumped and my portfolio also jumped as well. Google, my profits about 3,000. I had 300 Google share that I used cover call, and because of cover call, that Google stock jumped, that I had to sell 200 shares of Google. But I still have 3,000 profit, and I'm planning to buy it back if it pull back a little bit, whatever. Look at that, Google stock jump. So as I told you before, Google stock was very undervalued. Now Google stock is undervalued, so it stay in time if you want to get it back. I would wait for the pullback. So since I already sold 200 shares of Google with cover call, I also wait for Google stock to pull back, possibly around 175. Yeah, look at that, it used to hit 148 in September 9, 2024. It's just 2 weeks ago. So if you bought Google stock at this level and you were worried, most investors lose money because they were so worried. They check their portfolio all the time. Remember, stock is only a company, just like owning a house. If you own a house, do you check your house price every day? No, because it's not available easily, right? For the stock markets, it's available easily. You will see stock price move. So that's why lots of people get emotional and sell the stock. You're not gonna sell your house if you see your house drop by 10,000 value. No, right? So why would you sell stocks? It's just only a company. Just relax. I'm going to show you my portfolio, because selling your stocks just because the stock market goes down is a very terrible investment habit or decision. Look at it, my portfolio started around 71,000. Yeah, it went up, gradually. Now it went down. It hit 87,000 on July 13, 2024. It dropped August 5th, 2024. Yeah, 76,000. Went back. Look at that. My portfolio started around 71,000. Because it dropped, it seemed like my portfolio did not move at all. If you look at it, August 5th, remember, 71,000 to 76,000 is like nothing. My portfolio did not move at all, right? So if I had sold the stock at the time, I would have lost a lot of money, right? Lost opportunities. Remember, look at that. It jumped 94,000. Yeah, then it dropped again. Oh, what have you been doing? Your stock, your portfolio is not moving at all. 80,000, 71,000 to 80,000 is nothing at all, right? Then it jumped again. Look at it, 100,000, drop, then jump, 120,000, drop, down. You see, now it's over 100,000. So started at 71,000, now going back up 110,000. That's a big difference, right? Big difference from this here, August 5th, September 7th. Yeah. So those say your stocks, great companies, just because stock market goes down a little bit. And if I had sold Google just because it dropped, I would not have got over $190 for Google, right? Look at that. And another way, there are two ways you can do. Let's say you own Google stock. You can keep holding because it stays at a value. Or if you want to sell the stock because you need money, right? There are only one or two reasons why you should sell a stock. The one main reason is you need the money, so you sell your stock. The second reason is the company is not doing well. I mean, like the fundamental change, right? If tomorrow, if nobody watch YouTube anymore, or everybody stop using Google search, yes, you should sell Google stock, right? So anyway, so if you want to sell Google stock just because you need money, there is a way I usually do to sell my stock. Normally, people just sell stock straight. Very simple, right? But if you know stock investing, call option, put option, advanced option, one of the advanced option strategy is you sell the stock, trade Google options using option. You can select December 20th. Hey, you know what? I'm ready to sell Google at 190. So that means if Google stock hit at or above $190, you need to sell Google at $190, but you gonna keep the premium 2.75, the premium, right? So that you just click on it, sell. Yeah, that's the way to sell. If Google stock doesn't hit 190 or above, you keep the premium for free, $270 a week for free by doing nothing. Would you want that? Of course, 275 a week. Let's say 2 weeks gonna be 500. So over 1,000 in 1 month, right? If you keep doing that, as long as the Google stock doesn't hit 190 above, if you just move around this area 189, then you will keep getting the same premium, same or similar premium, right? So why did Google stock jump? Sunda also made an announcement because of Willow, the state of the art, right? Quantum computer chips that can reduce errors exponentially as we scale up using more qubits, cracking a 30-year challenge in the field. 30 years, remember, 30 years, the whole field, not just Google company. Nobody has done it, so they have done it. So that's why it jumped. Who owns Google stock? Comment down below. So how does it threaten Nvidia? I'm going to talk about it in a while. Willow software, standard computation, less than 5 minutes. That would take a leading supercomputer over 10 to the powers of 25 years, far beyond the age of the universe. That's quite impressive. And so now posted this on X, and Elon Musk also tweeted, wow. So because of publicity, Google stock jumps as well. So that's very serious. So what does it mean really? So we're gonna listen to what the chief quantum computing officer says from Google, how really great that is.
Surprising. By our best estimates, a calculation that takes Willow under 5 minutes would take the fastest supercomputer 10 to the 25 years. That's a 1 with 25 zeros following it, or a time scale way longer than the age of the universe. This result highlights the exponentially growing gap between classical and quantum computation for certain applications.
That's very good. It takes only less than 5 minutes for a supercomputer that could take 10 to the power of 25 years. That's why people are saying, hey, you know what? Google could potentially destroy Nvidia and also Bitcoin. Why? And remember, Nvidia produced very fast, the world's fastest supercomputer chips. And Google quantum chips, if it's faster than Nvidia, it could potentially destroy Nvidia. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with my Nvidia portfolio. Could it become a reality? And also, we're going to talk about two stocks that could benefit from the quantum chips revolutions, and that's going to be interesting. Let's look at what they say.
Here, this is actually an Nvidia killer and potentially a Bitcoin killer. So I want to bring in EMJ Capital founders, their president, Eric Jackson. Eric, that's a bold statement. So let's first start, though. Let's back up a little bit. Let's start with what is quantum? What role is quantum going to play in our world?
Well, Charles, I mean, as excited as people have gotten in the last year and a half about AI, I mean, quantum is just the next level of that interest. It's like more powerful computations, more powerful computers, faster solutions that you can imagine, more lifelike, movies or music created at the snap of a fingers. That's the next level for AI.
The next level of AI.
So Perplexity suggests that there isn't an immediate threat to Bitcoin for several reasons, and we're going to put them on the screen behind me in a moment. But not immediate, but they say that there will be a threat. They say right now you've got specific applications, scale, error rates, and time frame, but they also say, make no mistake, that they're on the path to actually being a threat to Bitcoin. How would this be a threat? Would it be a threat to the encryption? What happens here?
Exactly, it's the encryption. We used to think that, a few days ago, we thought Satoshi had kind of locked all the crypto wallets of the world, made them so secure, nobody could ever crack into these things. And that's part of what powered Bitcoin to 100K. But the power of quantum computing is that, yes, it is actually theoretically possible that in the future, these quantum computers will be able to hack into all the crypto wallets.
Wow.
Not just that, and access, if that wasn't bad enough, I mean, think about all the governments with sensitive data, all the companies, all the banks with sensitive data. The state of the art right now is RSA technology. These mathematical formulas could be, solved, instantaneously, and
like
all
that.
of that
Wow.
data access.
Wow.
So it's a big threat.
All your
and the fact that
possible-
Google just dropped this chip out of the blue
All your
yesterday,
bank ping.
it sort of signals that this world is moving much faster than we expected, and therefore we're going to have security in place to protect all this data and all these billions of Bitcoin around the world.
All right, two names that you like now, the Rigetti and D-Wave, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these are both names that have had great runs. They're up like 300% in the last month. They are both SPACs from a few years ago. They're both trying to build chips to kind of be as good or better than Google with these quantum chips. So they are getting a boost from this Google news because there's a lot more investment that's going to pour into this space. So you need to pay attention to those names. I also like a smaller company called BTQ that's in the business of being kind of like the post-quantum CrowdStrike. So their job is to defend all these crypto wallets and all the sensitive data. They're a very, very small company.
Right.
Last time I was on, Charles, you asked me to talk about 20-bagger. I mean, BTQ is potentially a 1,000-bagger.
So I got the chart here,
over
Eric,
the next 10 years.
Eric, I got the chart on the screen. BTQQF. Again, it's on the pinks. It's traded in a range here more recently, but you can kind of see, it's, the rate of change is starting to turn up a little bit here. It looks like it's on a cusp of a breakout. I guess if we would probably have to add a sort of a disclaimer, right? Being on the pinks, being relatively small, more risk. But to your point, this could be potentially a 20-bagger. Yesterday there was
the crazy.
Go ahead.
The crazy thing is all these quantum companies, they all have very small revenues, even Rigetti, even D-Wave and so forth. So they're all in the same boat. And some people might say, oh, it's a bubble. Yeah, but I think the market is sniffing out that this is where the puck is going, these quantum names. And you got to be there now at the beginning if you want to participate in the huge bull run ahead.
Yeah, yesterday I know Iceberg Research put a short on quantum computing. It's a different company, and you probably get more folks attacking this. But I agree with you in the sense that what we saw from Google today, almost out of left field, just shows us how exponentially this stuff is growing. Even ChatGPT caught the world flat-footed. So quantum computing, Eric, I think to your point, is here to stay. We're going to have to bring you on from time to time as it's short to tack these names, but I think folks need to listen and at least do some of their own investigating. Thanks a lot, my man.
You see, quantum is coming, but I believe, in my opinion, it's pretty very soon. Don't invest on speculations. Invest on cash flow. If a company is making money, yes, it's worth investing in. If a company is not making money, it's all speculation. Speculation means nothing. Remember, look at this stock. It's up, yeah, really crazy, right? 168% up, right? Very, very crazy. And it just became public company in April 2025. The past 5 days is up 4 times. Four times your money if you bought it, right? So, but this is speculation. But if you want to speculate, you can put just a small amount of your money. There's another one, quantum computing. Look at that, the past 5 days is down. Year to date it's up 600%. Look at that. That's pretty crazy, right? Speculation. Here is it used to be up until 12, yeah, $14, 14.95 in 2021. So this is not the first time stock like this goes up. Some of you may probably catch it, but most of you probably gonna lose money if you bet on it. The best way is to bet on companies that's already profitable, that already has cash flow coming in, that already has track record over the past 5 years or 10 years of consistent increase in revenue and net profit, like Nvidia. Look at that, year to date is up 185.12%. Because I invest in great companies, my portfolio, Nvidia, profits of 97,466, 1,700 shares, average price $80, cost 136,000, value is 233,000. So I like investing in companies that are already profitable, right? It's never too late. I mean, you could possibly cash Nvidia here. You will still make lots of money even at the beginning of 2024. Let's say you cash it at 2022, yeah, you almost 10 times your money. Look at that. Even 5 years before, a lot. If you just divide 134, the last closing price 134.25 divided by 5.6, wow, 24 times your money. 24 times your money, more than 20 beggars, right? You don't have to cash at the beginning, right at the beginning. It's too risky. You can cash it after the companies start to become profitable. And Nvidia stay, you see, maximum. If you look at it, even if you cash it 10 years earlier, 2014, there's a lot of difference. Look at that, even 38 cents, that was only 38 cents. Of course, after a stock spread, 134.25 divided by 0.38 cents. 353 times your money, right? Yeah, so always choose great companies. No need to be panicked. Google is not gonna replace Nvidia, very soon. They don't even have a commercial application yet. It's still very, very early. And Nvidia gonna catch up. Remember, when something comes out, a company comes out with something like ChatGPT, Microsoft, right, became so popular, but Google catch up with Gemini, AI. Now Google stock is performing better than Microsoft, right? Nvidia is gonna catch up, so don't worry about it. Every time, if you are worried and you sell your stock, you're gonna lose a lot. I'm not worried at all. So that's why I've been able to accumulate this much of capital gain of the profit. If you want to learn more, you can go to my channel, Master Rich Stock Options Crypto. Go to playlist. You can watch my favorite stock. I put it in a playlist right here. If you are starting, you can open an account, stock trading account. The link is going to be in the description comment down below. You could possibly get free stock as well. Share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next